All right, welcome to the RASTA GUCCI SHOW. Welcome. It's a pleasure and an honor to have an old great friend of mine, Vinny Paz, on the show, the Tasmanian Devil, five-time world champion. I love it, Vinny. What's up? Welcome, man. So let's go.
It's cool. This is cool. What, I like the setup. Yeah, look at you moving up in the world.
I can remember we go way back, me and Vinny, from when I'm talking 1980 when he first was before he came.
My God, I think even before that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's when you were in the Golden Gloves and stuff. You were a teenager.
Yeah.
When I was 20 and you're like 3 years behind me, so the 80s and the 90s. Let me ask you this, Vin. Let me start out with a little something easy. Growing up in those days in the 80s and the 90s, when we were, the best times of boxing, if you ask me. So watching Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, all these great fighters.
How much is that? You just saying the words, the name Joe Frazier. I fought Joe Frazier Jr.
That's what I'm
saying. I fought his kid in the Civic Center, which was packed.
Wow, Providence Civic Center.
Packed house. They were turning
82?
They turning people away. That was in 1986.
Wow.
86. And the only reason why I know 86 it's because I won the world title in 87.
Right.
And I fought Joe Frazier Jr. before that.
Wow.
So yeah, it was 1986.
But like I was saying about Ali and about Joe Frazier, those days of the boxing, and when you fought
Joe Frazier, oh my God.
I mean, those are real the boxers nowadays, I'm not saying they're not real boxers, but the boxing game, let me see your thoughts on the boxing game now in comparison to when we grew up and when you were in the game.
The biggest difference in the game right now is called MMA.
That's it.
And I love Dana White. He's a good friend, and he was a fan. He was a big Vinny Paz fan. His two favorite fighters were Mike Tyson and Vinny Paz.
How could you not be?
And Dana White's from Boston.
Right.
I don't know if you know that.
No, I didn't know he was from Boston.
You know the guy I'm talking about, right? The head of the
Dana White,
martial
man.
arts.
Yeah, I love UFC. I'm a big fan since
awesome.
Royce Gracie, since the first fights back in the
day. Oh my God, Royce Gracie!
Are you kidding me? When he came out with the gi.
Whoa!
Right? That's when they introduced the jiu-jitsu into the whole game. But I mean, still the boxing. Then we could watch Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali on Wide World of Sports, Channel 6.
Wide World of Sports.
Turn it on.
Is that when the skier fell off the fucking jump?
Yeah, man.
Right? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he was doing
what was it called? What was it called? The
ski jump, baby.
No. Remember?
They had the
build up.
bloopers.
It was no. It was
Ron, you know what we're talking about?
when the Wide World of Sports came on and the skier fell off the edge. The agony of defeat.
There you go.
The agony
of
defeat.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. And they showed that guy, his head hitting about 5 different
See, you guys
pylons
look at me
coming
like I'm a fucking nut over here. Yeah, I told you.
But I mean, it's so...
I remember was when the guy caught it right between his legs on the way down.
Yeah, that's another one. But the thing is, though, it's so different now, the world now, the boxing, the UFC and everything. So I just want to let everybody know out there, if you could tell them something about the excitement about when did you know, what age did you know, you had the fire in you to dream about being a champion? I know you started boxing at 5, but as you started progressing in boxing, when did you really start believing that you could do it?
When I was 6.
That's it. I love it. That's the best answer. Yeah, man. Oh, man.
It's weird. I don't even know why, how. I just 5 years old. I'm a young kid. I'm a little monkey in the house.
Know anything.
You don't know nothing. And I just used to love watching, listening, looking at a guy by the name of Muhammad Ali. And he just he hooked me in. I was like, oh my God, this guy's awesome. Yeah. This is great. I'm gonna do that. And I did the best I could.
And you went on to do it.
And I went on to do what I did. But yeah, Muhammad, he was my freaking.
He was the man.
He was
my favorite all-time boxer. Also,
I met him a couple of times.
Wow,
it was really.
I saw
cool.
a picture of you with him. Yeah, right.
Yeah, really cool.
That's amazing.
He was amazing. I'm like, how about when he beat George Foreman? Like, who the hell was gonna do that?
Rope-a-dope.
Rope-a-dope. Who's gonna do that? Like, he was unbelievable.
How
He was
about when
a great guy. And what I loved about him, he tried to bring whites and blacks together.
Oh yeah.
I love that about him. He was the coolest guy.
Yeah,
you know,
he sacrificed a lot when he changed his name and everything.
1,000%.
Wouldn't go to the draft.
Yeah.
You know.
One time, the first time that I met him, it was a big night in Phoenix, Arizona. They had all kind of athletes there. Wayne Gretzky and
All the big
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, like all
legends.
And they would the celebrities would go up into a ring and shake hands with Muhammad Ali because it was his fundraiser.
Right.
So here I am, you know, little maggot, and I'm like going, oh man, this is unbelievable.
You're right,
my
legend.
guy's right there. Wow, this is unbelievable. And so they go, and Vinny Paz, my slave name Pazienza. Vinny Pazienza. Right? So I go up in the ring and I said, Muhammad, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. I said, I loved you, man. You were the bomb. And he was failing at the time.
Right.
At the end of his life. And we were holding hands, and he pulled me in a bit, and he whispered in my ear, he goes, because I was looking good at a tan.
Oh, yeah.
It was all done. I
How
had
long ago was this?
tuxedo on.
10 years?
Oh, my God. This was
20 years ago?
20 years ago, yeah.
All right, good.
So he brings me in and he whispers in me. He goes, "Pretty boy."
That must have been incredible.
I said, "No." I said to him, "I said yes because of you. I did everything."
He was the prettiest.
He was a pretty boy.
Come on, when he
my
did
God.
it. Come on, he did, and he looked good doing it. Muhammad Ali. That's the key.
He was the best. He was the best at it.
Man,
he was cool. You know, in what I really loved about him, he wanted to bring black and white together so much. Like he was a hell of a guy.
Especially not going into to the draft and everything.
And that's a whole nother story. He was unbelievable.
How about, for me, the most impressive thing with him was, how about when he got hit with Joe Frazier with that, he broke his jaw, he got right up, bro.
Unbelievable.
Right? I don't know. We don't know.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something to that. When you say that,
right?
There's a guy that I fought twice, and he was unbelievable. He was amazing. In his prime, he was the absolute best. A guy by the name of Roberto Duran. So when I'm fighting him the first fight in Las Vegas,
I was there.
You were there at the fight?
Yeah, I was there.
All right, so he hits me with a shot, and it didn't hurt. It didn't. I just thought it was, I got hit.
Right.
Shot. And the next thing I know, I see canvas next to my eyeball. I swear to God, like
I remember that one.
I don't feel nothing. He hits me, and then
boom.
I see the canvas next to my eyeballs.
Wow.
I'm going, what the fuck?
Damn.
What the hell? So I jumped up and
you got right up on that one.
And the ref, the referee, gave me the count. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this guy put me down like that.
Were you clouded or you nothing? You just
nothing.
You felt good. You bounced right up. I remember your nose was bleeding.
He hit me harder than anybody in the history of the world.
He did.
And I used to spar. I fought the heavyweight championship of the world. I fought Roy Jones.
Yeah.
I fought everybody. But I used to spar with guys that were heavyweights,
bigger guys,
and stuff. Bigger guys. I would spar with a lot. And
that's wild.
And that guy, Roberto Duran, hit me so friggin' hard.
Hands of stone, baby. What do you mean?
Actually, last week, a couple weeks ago, when I went to California, I got him drunk 2 nights.
Oh, you saw him?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I was drinking with him and everything. He's cool as hell.
That's crazy, man. But I remember that fight. It was like 8 8 rounds, and then he had you bleeding, and then you came back in the 8th round. You just you just pummeled him after that.
Yeah,
that was like, how is it? Like, what does it take to bring, to get off the canvas like that, and it just has to be inside you, bro.
It's something that you can't explain.
No,
it's something that's unexplainable. You you see yourself going down. You have no idea, like, what? Like, how is this happening to me? Yeah. And what the hell did he just hit me with? Like, what? It literally is a what the fuck moment. And
but then you then you act.
You come right out of it, and what's in your heart. I didn't want to stay down.
No,
I could have very well stayed down.
No, not you, baby. This was after.
Let's make this easy.
But this is even after all when you broke your neck. This is way after that.
Yeah, way after.
You know what I mean?
And
we didn't even get into that, but I wanted to go back for your first championship, right? That was in 1987.
Providence Civic Center.
Oh, man. Greg Haugen.
What a night.
Greg Haugen.
Oh, and by the way, I hate that douchebag. Yes.
3 fights.
Yeah, I hate him.
I was at every one of those fights, and every one went the distance. Every single one.
I still hate him.
Every single one. But guess what? The third fight.
2 out of 3.
Baby, right there, baby. It was exciting and great, too, man.
He's a twat.
Yeah.
Haugen.
Well, at least you beat him twice, right?
Yeah.
And then after that.
And the second fight.
Right.
Why I mean, it's my decision making, my fault.
Right.
It's on me, but I had to lose so much weight to make 135.
Wow, 135.
And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I was just dead. And that was it. I said, all right, Paz, man, you're going to stay in this. At the time, it was 15 fucking rounds.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Boxing
15.
Those days, now they go to 12.
15. I went 15 rounds. I got my ass kicked for 15 rounds. 15 rounds, and I knew it. I knew walking up to the ring, stepping up. I'm all right. You're not gonna win this fight.
You knew it was gonna be a battle.
Well, I knew it was gonna be a battle, and a bad side for me because I felt terrible. I couldn't make
you
the
still
weight.
won though.
I couldn't make the weight. The second fight I lost. The first fight I won. The first fight I won. I lost 10 pounds the day before the fight.
One day.
And I said, I'm going to kill this fucker if I feel good in a rematch and everything. So I kind of let my weight go a little bit, didn't do what I should have done.
Right.
And
then you had to cut more.
Then I just couldn't get back. The
second fight.
I lost 13 pounds the day before the fight.
How?
Running up and down the boardwalk.
With the suit on?
With the plastic suit on, drenched water, just
no water. How long did you not drink water for when you cut weight? Tell people about that.
Days.
How hard that is.
3 days.
How the fuck could you not drink water for 3 days, bro?
I suck on an ice cube. It was like fucking
Here
champagne.
you go. Here's a little ice cube. Thank you. I'm good.
Like a Friday night
I'm good.
champagne to an ice cube.
I'm good. Cube's good. Let me get another half. I'm good. Right? Wow, that's just incredible though to be able to do that. And then the most incredible thing I think about you is when you had the accident and you broke your neck, and then they told you would never box. And after the Haugen fight, that's the second Haugen fight it happened, right?
Second Haugen fight.
Yeah.
I beat him in the third fight.
The third one, I'm sorry. And then you broke your neck. How long longer?
He won the second. I won the third, and then I won the third because he let. Like we agreed on coming in at 140.
A little heavier.
140 and 140, 141. And oh my God, I felt like I was like, that was one of my best fights ever. The third fight of Haugen and I.
To be there for that was crazy. 15 rounds. Everybody was going nuts.
It was
battle back and forth, battle.
Yeah.
A lot of punches being thrown. But I got to say.
The third fight, the first 2 fights were 15 rounders.
I know.
The third fight was a 10 rounder. The third fight. And that's the fight I kicked his ass. I beat
Yeah.
him. I beat
Good
him
thing
like
it would've
every
never
round.
made 15.
But he's such a twat, though. He still thought he won. And
Didn't want to give the
he
respect up.
didn't even hit me. Like
I know he didn't.
I'm like the ultimate white boy in the ring
You were
because I
moving.
get like if I get hit, boom, black
Blood,
eye.
baby, it's
if I
coming.
get hit, boom, black eye. If I get hit, boom, scratch, scar, a cut.
Doesn't
I'm
matter
like-
though.
I'm
You
like-
still keep coming. So
Yeah, but still, and against when I fought him in the third fight, I went in with a tan. I came out with a tan. I had no cuts, nothing. I was like,
that's the way to
this
go.
Dude didn't even
went to the
touch
club later. Oh, not even a scratch. Looking good. Hey, let's talk about this. When I used to go, so Vinny and I know each other from way back, and I went to many of his fights all through the 80s and 80s, 90s, and even in 2000. And I really want to just talk about this fight, Melvin Paul, when you fought him.
My favorite cousin.
I'm gonna put up. I'm gonna put it up on the screen right now. Quick. We're gonna put the highlight of you knocking him with the famous bolo punch that you had. Your famous bolo punch. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna do.
Let's see.
Vinny and Melvin. I should have had it all ready to go, but that's okay, man. That's the benefit of
Vinny Melvin.
editing. See, we're gonna say that, and then we're gonna go right into it. Watch. Look at how back in the day.
And Darian.
We're gonna get a video on a little show on this somehow.
Counting for the lockdown seconds, alternate referee Teddy Pick. The timekeeper to now is Justin Buchanan.
Wow, it takes you right back
In
though.
the ring
Huh?
at this time, the man in charge of the schedule.
Look at Tony Perez. What do you want to do with Tony Perez, kid? I miss these days, bro.
Introducing the Principals.
Here we go.
First in the red corner.
Look at the camera,
Wearing
really.
the dark blue trunks with the light blue trim.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He tipped in at
He just fought
136
Hector Camacho
and 3/4
before me
pounds.
and lost a split decision.
Yeah, forget it. You were on this kid. He didn't have no. I was watching earlier through the fight. You were hitting with the overhand, but then you were setting up.
Yeah.
And you connected perfect.
Connected perfect.
Ping! He went.
Yeah.
But you just started pressuring him right away. All of a sudden, you put on like for a minute.
Melvin the Tank Paul. He was the best fighter I fought up to this point.
Here he comes. Listen.
This young man
Look at how young.
undefeated.
Look at how young.
16 professional bouts with
New
13
money.
knockouts.
Fresh out the rapper.
Rhode Island, boxing fans here in Vinny has the Tasmanian Devil, Pazienza.
Let's fucking go! Look at the speed!
Pazienza.
I can't believe we're sitting here doing this now.
Imagine.
We're both still here to say, wow, look at Vinny. Look at Vinny.
Check hands.
Put your hand there to say, pretty good. 5'7", 5'5" he is. He goes, you're gonna punch yourself out. What the fuck is he talking about?
22 against Melvin Paul. Paul has fought 10 rounds or more 4 times.
When's the last time you watched?
He's been in there with Hector Camacho, Robin
God.
Blake, Boja Edwards.
Get the reaction of this
I
one.
have no idea how
He
long
brings that
ago.
experience
Damn.
into the ring against the youthful Vinny Pazienza. Well, Paul's only
Youthful.
25.
Youthful.
Vinny Paz. Look at the moves, though.
Youthful.
Look at the speed, though.
What movie was that in? The Utes. These two Utes. Remember that?
I think that was Goodfellas, maybe. Sopranos, probably.
The two Utes.
2 Utes.
And since then has had
Yes.
Oh, my cousin Vinny.
Yes.
Kid, I'll give you any movie you want. What do you want to do?
Believe it or not, he said Camacho
Pay
was
attention.
the
It's
best
about to
guy.
go down right there.
Tyrone Crawley, whom he beat, said he wasn't the best guy. He said Robin Blake wasn't the best guy. It was earlier this year.
Stop
In a
pressuring
fight
right
for
about
the
here.
Continental of America's title against Darryl.
Look at his hands are
Paxton
way
here in
down,
Atlantic
huh?
City. Melvin
Who
Paul
are you
lost
talking about?
12-round decision.
Watch when he comes, he goes,
Best
boom.
guy he's ever
You
taken
found
on.
that
Well,
on
he's
the
going up
second.
against a
Boy.
tough customer
Oh.
tonight as they exchange. Pazienza says no. Pazienza in one
Now
fight
you're going to come in.
had pulled a muscle during the fight. Turned out that he was fighting all along with a double hernia. So he was later
Yeah.
operated on.
Well,
But he was
imagine
able to
that.
get through
No
that fight
pain,
with
no
another
gain.
victory.
Fuck out of here.
As it passed up the 1984 Olympics.
See?
His style
I didn't even talk about
more
that.
suited for the pros. And he turned pro.
I was at that fight too.
A couple of years
Come
ago,
on, baby.
Tender age of 20.
Oh.
Right at that point, right there, in the first round, is when I knew I was going to beat this guy. Right at that point, about a minute left in the round. At that point, I knew because I was hitting him with some big shots, and I said, "There's no way this guy's going to take this for 10 rounds."
You're loaded up right
Here he is
here.
again, fighting really on guts tonight.
And perhaps the best therapy at this point for Melvin Paul.
I think it comes right in a minute.
No, I don't think I knocked him out in the first round. I think it was in the second or third.
Scheduled 10 round.
Second or third, maybe fourth.
Hold on. Yeah, you hit him with a couple of overhands first.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, there's one. Yeah, I think it's second.
See, I was nailing him. I nailed him with that hook, and I knew. I said, "There's no way this guy's going to be able to keep taking these
Yeah, it was
punches."
over. You could have
Yeah.
that right there. Hold on, watch. Here we go.
They can't find it.
There we go. Lou, look at Melvin, scared right there. No, I don't know. He's going, I don't know.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He goes, go get him. He said, I don't know.
He's saying, "This white boy's not what I thought."
He's saying, I don't know.
He said, "This white boy's not what I thought he was going to be."
You had a mean look in you that night. Definitely.
Vinny Pazienza on the right. Melvin Paul on the
Watch
left.
the pummelation coming.
Ace Murata, the cut man for Vinny Pazienza.
gonna drill him.
Ace, one of the best in the business. He's the man who actually...
I wind it up. I know that. I wound it up.
Kid, look at the
before I
combos
nailed
coming
with
out.
it. I whirled it up before I nailed with
Oh,
it.
yeah. You hit him with two.
Second
Just
or third
misses.
round. Second or third round. I see him.
There's
Oh,
one.
see,
There's
there's
two.
one.
He's going now, bro. He's going in one more. Ready? The right's coming right now. Under the uppercut, now the right. And throw it. No. One more.
Oh, he's hurt. He's
Hold
hurt.
on, here it comes. Bam, one more. The next one he goes out. Next right he goes out. Watch right here. See ya. Here comes the bolo.
Now it's coming.
coming.
Yeah.
He falls over here. He's falling right there. And
I
That's
wind
one.
it up right now.
yeah.
As Pazienza takes it to Melvin Paul.
I wind it up. I wind it up. It's coming right. Here's the wind up.
See it?
Boom, boom.
Bam! Gazinga!
Wow.
Good night.
One of the biggest
Second round.
What a shot.
Boom.
And it was a single shot.
Wow.
Watch him, look. Look at him on the ropes. What the fuck?
Wow.
That was a great night, man. I can vividly remember it. I was in the bar with your dad after.
Wow. Yeah, of course.
My son kicked them. He kicked
Good,
your
man.
ass. Tell everybody that you kicked their ass.
Good, my father. He was the best. He
Your
was the
father
best.
was
My
beautiful.
God.
Look at him.
He did things for me that people would never do. He did things for me that would people would never even imagine.
Yeah.
Like how many guys, how many kids, how many fathers buy their kids a fucking gym, a
Right.
gymnasium, buy him a building. He bought me a building, a 2-floor building that used to be a fire station.
Yeah, I remember.
Is in Laurel Hill Avenue,
Yeah,
Laban Street, in Providence.
He was behind you 1,000,000%,
Yeah,
bro.
that guy was unbelievable.
It was
man.
everything for my man Vin.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be here. We
That's a great
wouldn't even
thing.
be talking about
God
it.
bless Angelo,
Yeah,
man, and
imagine.
your mom, everybody, yeah, the family.
Yep.
That's what I was saying. Growing
And
up in a
Wheezy,
neighborhood like that.
Wheezy.
Yeah.
Wheezy, we love you, Ma.
Oh,
my
she was
mom,
beautiful.
Louise.
Yeah, yeah.
We used to call her Wheezy because what was that show? The Jeffersons.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
great show,
Jeffersons.
man.
Hey, Wheezy.
Yeah, back in the Disney.
Come on, what was the guy's name?
George Jefferson.
George Jefferson. Yes, George.
That was the wife, Wheezy. Wheezy!
Wheezy.
Get over here.
That's what I used to call my
Oh,
mother
my
that.
God. So before you turned pro, I remember we used to follow you when you were fighting for the Olympic team.
The Olympic, you used to come to my fights, you guys, at Lincoln Park in Massachusetts.
Yep. And then I came. We all took a bus trip. It was your last amateur fight.
Oh,
to
wow.
Syracuse.
Oh, my God, against the Russian.
You fought the Russian. It was going to be for the
Yes.
championship, and and
For the
Lou
Russian
Duva
champion.
was already there in your locker room. We were in the locker room. We saw Lou there.
Wow.
They were already, grooming you to go pro.
Wow.
And then you beat this guy, but the refs didn't give it. They gave it to the other guy. Yeah, you beat him up.
Because 2 Russian judges,
Yeah.
1 American, and then they switched 2 Americans, 1 Russian.
Yeah.
Then the next fight, it was 2 Russians, 1 American. So I happened to get lucky. The 132, I happened to get it where it was 2 Russians and 1 American. So I lost a split decision to the guy.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
But then right from there, you turned pro.
Yeah.
And then who was your first pro fight against?
Oh God! Oh my God! Let's see. I was with the main events, Lou Duva, blah blah blah, and the kid I fought,
I can't even remember.
tough Spanish kid.
Yeah, they said it. I had it written down right here.
Alfredo.
What's his name? Alfredo.
Something.
Alfredo Riviera.
Rivera. Yes. Riviera. Alfredo Rivera. Very good. Very good.
Wow, Alfredo Rivera. Okay,
Yeah.
and then
It goes.
and then we were at so many fights I was at of yours. So what's another one? Like what fight?
I like
Would
this
you?
one right here.
Oh, this one's banging. Let's see.
I like this fight.
Is
right
this the
here.
one when you knocked the guy out, right? The
I
ref.
hated this kid too.
You got the ref on this. This is Dana Rosenblatt won. He was taller than you, much bigger than you too.
It's like really the only 2 people that
I got to show
really,
you the knockout.
The only 2 people that I really did not like in boxing
Was him?
was Greg Haugen and this Dana Rosenblatt.
Oh, here we go.
Those
You
are
ready?
the two worst.
You ready? Oh, excuse me.
Can we swear on this station?
Yeah, you can say whatever the fuck you want, bro. It's my show.
I fucking hate those guys.
Well, you knocked the fuck out of him.
Greg
So.
Haugen and Dana Rosenblatt.
Ready? Here we go. All right, this is it. Let's show it.
Your mother.
Come on, baby. Look, he's fucking with you. Come on, baby. Vinny's like, come on, big tough guy. You can fuck him up, too. He was talking a lot of shit, huh, Vinny?
Round this where it comes to an end. Yeah, he was talking a lot of shit. I picked him because I figured, he's a good fighter. He's from New England.
Right.
Let him make some money.
Right.
And and move on and whatever. And when press conferences start happening, this guy like talking to me like I'm gonna be his stepping stone. I'm like, wait a minute.
You gave him the shot.
Wait a minute. What
No
are you
respect.
saying to me? What?
Wow.
Boom.
Boom. Here it
In
comes.
the 4th round, the bomb comes, and I was praying. Tony Orlando's the referee. He
Here
did
it
a lot
comes.
of my fights. I love Tony Orlando.
Here we go.
Great ref, but
Yeah, Tony Orlando
he's
was
a good, just a real good guy. And,
You had size there. Would you weigh there?
That was
155?
Fuck weight did I fight him at? I think I fought him at 168.
Look at the haircut. You got the big pot cut right in there.
Yeah.
Look at him faded right up. 160. Solid. A lot of weight. A lot of weight training too, or no?
A little,
Little bit,
not
right?
a lot.
But
A
some.
little.
You were stocked though. You were
Yeah.
big. You were lifting something. A lot of push-ups and shit, right?
Oh yeah.
Bam. Oh, he's gonna get pummelized right here.
I was praying. We'll see. We'll see what happens after.
Oh.
Here it is.
Ah!
Now
That was a
what I
stomach
was gonna
shot,
say,
right?
it was a headshot. Over the top headshot.
Oh, yeah, look at him. He's delirious.
I was praying for Tony Orlando to let this kid keep
did.
because I wanted to murder him.
Watch this,
I
Ronnie.
was trying to take his head off his
Watch
shoulders.
this, baby. Watch this. Fuck him up, Vinny. Come on. Oh, what a comp. Look.
Yes.
Wait, Vinny, watch.
I wasn't just hitting him. I wanted to
Bam!
take his head off his shoulders.
Knock the ref down.
That cost me $10,000.
That's all right. Look at you. Fucking ready to go. No one's stopping my man, Vinny. Is that Larry Hazard right there?
That's Larry Hazard.
Look at the guys trying to push you away. That was the fucking tease, bro. Those were the fucking days. Oh my God! Look at this. Come on, it's paradise. The ring is crazy. Pandemonium in the ring.
Yeah.
Vinny's walking on the top of his ropes.
I was still flying high.
Yeah, you pounded that kid like chopped liver. Look at him.
Yeah.
Now you fought him again.
Yeah, I fought him again at Foxwoods, and I beat his ass easy. I beat him on a decision.
Yeah.
But his promoter, who we used his promotion, his people.
Right.
Because I just thought I was going to knock him out anyway. Didn't matter. But he ran the fights.
Yeah.
He called everything. They flew in. Him and his manager flew in with the two judges that gave him the fight. the second fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they flew in with his promoter.
Nice.
Who he promoted the fight, and these two guys, I killed him. It was an easy win.
I remember,
It wasn't nothing dramatic, but I beat him. You beat somebody, 7 out of 10 rounds.
Wow.
You win. I beat him 8 out of 10 rounds.
Did you fight? Go ahead.
But he flew in. His promoter flew in with
the
two judges who gave him they gave him the win, and the third one gave me the win. So I would have won on a unanimous decision.
Yeah. Well, what are you
gonna do?
This was that. Now you fought him before you got hurt, right?
I fought him before I got hurt.
Before you got hurt. So let's.
You mean what? Broken neck?
Yeah.
Hurt?
Yeah.
After.
Not the first fight was before, right?
Yeah. No.
Both were after?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Look at you. You're a beast. How long did it take you to come back after you broke your neck?
1 year.
He told you you weren't going to box again, and you just said, fuck that. The first minute he said that to you.
1 year.
And that was it. You had no doubt ever in your mind that you would come back.
I was fighting, or I was gonna die trying.
Wow,
it went
that's
down
incredible.
To that. Yeah, I was fighting, or I was gonna die trying.
How long were you in the Halo for?
3 months.
3 months, and you worked out. I see the videos of you working out while you're in the Halo.
It was
right?
unbelievable. Yeah, I look back on it now.
That's crazy.
Go, what the hell was I thinking? You know what I mean? Like, I look back at it, I wouldn't have done that.
If you slipped that one little thing, you would have been paralyzed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, hey, God has a plan for everyone.
Yes.
And, so if you could change anything in your life about all the things you've gone over, would you change it or keep it the way it is?
100%.
Keep it the way it is. Yeah. Absolutely. I love that.
I got so lucky in life. You know what I mean?
You
got to be good in life, but you got to be lucky. I got lucky.
Yeah, but you worked for it, Vinny, too.
I worked my balls off for it. I totally worked my balls off for it, but I got lucky too. I got blessed.
You got blessed,
like a hair. I was 2 hairs away from being paralyzed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's luck of the draw.
Well, that's called God had a mission for you in life, so you had your mission.
Up there is looking down.
It was all part of it. You know what I mean? And that's what I believe. Through my own self, what I've been through in my life, the mistakes I've made and all the things I've done, I had to go through that to be where we're at now.
Absolutely.
You have to do it. As long as you grow from it and try and be better,
you
know what I mean? You keep a positive attitude.
Yeah.
But still, you can be lucky, but you got to have the fire that you have, the gift.
Sometimes that don't even matter. You're right.
You still got to have the gift, the talent. I don't give a fuck if you're lucky.
Got to have the gift, got to have the talent, and you got to have this here too. Right. And a little bit of that guy don't hurt.
It's a combination of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, there's so many people, boxers and fighters and sports, everything. It's just what sets that person apart. What set you apart to be the champion? What set Ali? What set the great ones apart is their commitment, their work ethic, their dedication, their mindset.
1,000%.
And that's pretty much all of it. Discipline. Yeah. Look at Michael Jordan, man. He's one of my idols. I mean, and so is Ali. They work, bro.
Unbelievable.
Like you work. To come back from what you came back from is like amazing. I respect it in a great way, just because I know what it takes to come back. Not from a broken neck, but I've had 18 surgeries.
That was so horrifying for me, that broken neck accident. I literally just like I would stay up so many nights and just look at myself in the mirror and go, and I would literally be going, look at you, you're an idiot, you're an idiot. You're gonna get paralyzed because you want to do this. And then the next thing I'd fucking
just keep going.
Yes, motherfucker, you're gonna fucking do this, and that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And if anything happens, you're gonna die trying. And then that's how I thought. Yeah.
You know, that's like to see you
Crazy,
say that.
crazy.
You're saying it, but you actually lived it and did it. A lot of people say, "Oh, you got to give 100%."
Yeah, right, exactly.
But you did it, bro, and you became the world champion again after that.
Yes.
So that's an achievement that you should be like in your life. So,
One of these.
So happy with your life where you
one
are
of
right
those.
now.
Whether you like the guy up there or not, it's one of these.
Look at you, 60 pro. Look at your face there. 60 pro fights. You're still talking. You're articulate, very aware, very, very smart and sharp.
So
and
lucky.
That's
so
a blessing,
lucky.
bro. You know.
So lucky.
You know, that's why I wanted to have you on, just to talk about your career, because it's been a dream to have you on, to have a show like this.
That's awesome. This is great for me too. I love it.
My man.
You're the man.
We go
Shit.
way 40 years. Here we are.
Way back.
RASTA GUCCI
We
and
go
my man
way
Vinny
back.
Pazienza, watching some of his old fights, talking about all the great times and the great days of boxing. Look at that piece. Put him right out like
We
butter.
go back like
Wow.
40 years.
Yeah.
So that
78.
would make me like right now. It would make me like 11.
Yeah, you're 11.
I'm 11
You're
years
11.
old. Don't worry about it.
You're like 58, 50, 48.
Don't worry about it.
48. I'm 38 myself. I'm wearing stem cell patches, so I could be getting younger by the day. We're gonna try and get like Vinny. I'm trying to get like Vinny. You know, you don't have to be. I mean, only some certain people can be blessed and gifted enough to be world champions in any sport. You know what I'm saying?
Any sport.
But if
yeah.
you have drive and you have desire and passion in your heart, and you want to try and be the best you can be, because you only live one life.
1,000.
So why not try and be something special?
1,000%.
Give it a shot. If you don't make it, you don't make it, but you can at least try.
Absolutely.
And that's it. But it's people like you give the inspiration to other people to like keep moving and to do great things, man. It's just amazing what you've been through in your life.
It's cool. It's cool,
amazing.
and I love it. And I still get letters from people
Oh,
now.
yeah,
you know,
bro.
they want my autograph. They want my picture. They want to hang up on the wall. And I'm cool like with everybody because I think
down to earth, bro. You're a real dude.
It's like you know, like boxing to me. I started boxing when I was 5 years old, and it's like no big deal to me. You know,
That's it.
it's
Part of
not
your life.
Yeah, it's part of my life.
It's like brushing
yeah.
your teeth.
So when somebody like brags about me, talks about me, I think it's cool as hell. I'm like, wow, it's cool.
Well, you got to think, for me to be from the neighborhood where to get to watch you and follow you and watch you and get to cheer you on and have that enthusiasm and excitement to have someone from our neighborhood become world champion, it was amazing.
Yeah, pretty cool.
You gave me and a lot
Pretty
of people
cool.
great feeling, excitement. Like look at Mickey Ward type. I'm not, he overcame a lot of shit in his life. I know you're a friend of his. He came through, his brother on crack,
Mickey's
whatever.
a good guy.
And
Yeah.
he worked hard.
Yeah.
Just good stories about positive
Yeah.
guys like you who overcame adversity and monumental friggin' heights, tragedies and whatnot.
What was
to come
Bleed
over.
for This? Bleed for This was
movie.
my title.
I know, that was
what
awesome.
What was
Fighter.
Mickey Ward's?
The Fighter.
The Fighter. Right,
But Bleed
right.
for This was
Yeah.
wild because it.
And the Fighter mostly is like about
His brother.
Mickey's brother. Yeah,
because
Mickey's just like a good old
Regular
guy.
dude.
Regular dude. He don't
Watching
do
his
nothing.
brother all
His
messed up.
brother was
right out of his
whoa.
mind. Christian Bale played a great role.
Christian Bale, great
Wow.
role. Yeah.
English guy playing a guy from South
Great
on crack.
role.
He
Yeah.
sounded just like him, But I mean, the comparison I was just saying because it's just another story of someone. But you went on to win, two championship, five-time world champion, baby, 5-time. Three of them
later,
after you broke your neck.
I win my second world title. I feel like on top of the world. I'm talking. This was like fucking tremendous. Oh my god, I can't believe I even done it. And days later, I break my neck.
How
in
many?
a car
Like a
accident.
week later, not even.
Week later.
Wow. So then, were you able to defend it after that, or did you have
Oh,
to?
no.
You had to give it up
Yeah.
and go get it again.
Yeah,
And
and,
then-
that was fine with me.
And who ended up having it after that?
Um,
Through default of you being injured.
Duran was one.
Wow.
Rosenblatt was another one.
Okay.
It was an empty world title. We fought for it, and what was fifth win? Dan Sherry.
Oh yeah.
Dan Sherry beat him in Aspen, Colorado, in front of Donald Trump's wife.
Wow. That must have been cool.
It was really cool. Beat him in Aspen, and he was a badass too. White kid.
Yeah.
You know, thought he was fucking model city.
Hey, I saw the
Yeah.
picture of you and Donald and what was her name?
Marla Maples.
Marla Maples.
Yeah.
How was he? What was his personality like? How was he like?
Donald, I
How,
love
how was
Donald.
he to you?
Donald, oh my God,
He was cool.
Who wouldn't be nice to anybody I made millions
For
the
him
president.
in his place, yeah.
I made millions for Donald.
At the casino,
Who
the
would like?
resort,
Who would
yeah.
like? Who
Why
would
not?
like that?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, of
wow.
course.
The future president. Imagine you met Trump.
Imagine.
That's pretty wild.
And let me tell you this: the last time in my life that I ever saw him, he's sitting right here next to me. Marla Maples is right next to him. And I was seeing this chick from, like, she happened to be a Playboy model. And,
It just happened to be.
yeah, and
She happened to be a Playboy model. That's
she was sitting on the side of me.
yeah.
And, wild child. It was gorgeous and hot as hell. And Donald's sitting right here on me. And we're watching Pavarotti.
Oh, okay.
In the Dome, Atlantic City, where I fought in. That's where the concert was, and Donald's sitting here, Marla Maples next to him. This girl, I don't want to say her name, but she's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Cool as ice. Yeah, sweetheart, like doll, and gorgeous, and so. She's grabbing my arm, and I'm, and then she's like grabbing my arm, and I said, "What's the matter?" I said, "Babe, like Donald's right next to me. What's the matter?" And she says to me, "Vinny, I have a drug problem."
She says that to you then?
Yeah.
And then what?
Right there. And I went like...
What did she need? Drugs? Did she want coke? What she want?
This. I went, oh my God. No. Now at all times. And...
What did she do? What did she
I
need?
smoothed it out a little bit. But then she was leaning on me and
like a heroin problem, maybe?
I don't know what the hell it was. I really don't. Now and so I said, hey, I said, Donald, I said, my girl's not feeling too good. I said, where you gonna be later? He goes, Vinny, come up to the top floor. We'll be there. He don't drink.
Right.
So, but. He said, come to the top floor. Everybody's going to be there. All right, good. I'll meet you there. Cool. And I split, went up to the room with her, and she passed out.
And that was it.
That was it.
That was
I
just
never saw
Donald Trump's
story.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
man.
crazy.
So,
Split the next day.
right? Oh,
And
man.
he ended up having, big moments with Marla Maples.
Oh, yeah. That's where you fought Roy Jones Jr. in that dome, right?
I fought Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, I was there in the third row.
I fought Greg Haugen. I fought Roberto Duran.
Yeah.
I fought
A lot of fights in Atlantic City. Melvin Paul was in Atlantic City.
Yeah, but not all of them were Trump fights.
Right.
But I had some Trump fights. I made him millions.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, he was cool with me.
So after, how old were you at the end for your last fight?
40.
40. And you won that last fight, the 60th fight.
Yeah, nuts.
60 fights.
Yeah, and I was fighting a kid, young kid, 29.
Wow.
I'm fighting him, and I'm in the ring with him, and I'm going, you motherfucker, dude, 10 years ago, I would have fucking killed you. And then and then I said to myself, shut the fuck up, Vinny Paz, because that's what Roberto Duran was saying about you. So shut up.
But you still won.
Still won, yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, Duran wasn't lucky enough to beat me twice. No, he couldn't pull it. He was too old. You can't. I think.
Yeah, you.
I think he was.
Still.
Yeah, I think he was 40.
But he was still strong.
He was 40 something.
He was still strong.
You know? Oh my God, he hit me harder than anybody.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hit me harder than anybody.
Wow, but that's
crazy.
Vinny fought Roberto.
I got him drunk last week in Atlantic City. I was with him in California.
Yeah.
When I went to that Hall of Fame thing.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I got him drunk 2 nights. He's cool.
There was just a good fight on some lightweights. What's that kid? The Mexican kid fought
I know who you mean.
I forget. One of them knocked the other guy out. But that was the only decent boxing match that I've seen in a while.
Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, Gervonta Davis. He beat
up the kid Romero.
yeah.
Something like that.
So that's it, Vin. Wow, man. What a career, bro. I got to say. So what about when you were in the ring, right? I got to ask you this before I stop asking it. When you're in the ring and you get, like, say, when in the one of your toughest fights when you got hurt the worst, and then you're in your corner. What's going on in there? You don't really hear anything anybody's saying, right? You just it's all you. They're always you see the guys, the trainers yelling at you, all these things.
Yeah, I really loved Kevin Rooney.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, he was my buddy. You know, like we were friends, like more than like a trainer fighter thing. It was, we were just like friends.
Yeah.
And I would drink with him, but back then I hardly drank nothing like now.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like back then, I was cool, but yeah, he was the bomb. He, like, right after the fight, like, I swear to God, like, boom, 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 the winner, Vinny Paz, and Kevin would shoot out. Wouldn't wait to wouldn't wait to hug me, to walk out with me. He'd shoot right out and go right to the bar. Right to the closest bar. He would do that every fight, not just one time. He did that all the time.
He's a badass. I love you, man. Thank you so much for coming on here. I think you
had a great time.
A lot about your career and
had a great time.
Your feelings and how you felt.
Cool.
Let some people know what it's like to be a champion boxer and have to come out of that corner, man. When it's time to face the nuts and battle.
It's a little crazy. Yeah.
Everything hurts and your mind's telling you no, and the guy's over there ready.
Yeah.
And you still bring yourself up to do it. That to me,
it's a crazy life.
Love you, man. Thank you so
Love you
much.
back.
We're gonna come back again and talk about some more stuff.
Yes.
This is just the first time. Thanks for tuning in.
Click the link below.
Click the link below.
Boom.
Like and follow, baby. Let's go.
That's it. Cut.
All right.
That was good.
Thank you. Excellent.
That was awesome.